Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. I'm going to try to help you understand just how rare your position with XRP actually is. And I'll tell you this here right now at the outset. Almost no one on the planet holds XRP, which I'm assuming you already knew, but almost nobody that holds XRP has more than 500 XRP. That's right, you are right. Almost nobody that holds XRP has more than 500 XRP. The vast majority have less than 500 XRP. And so I'm going to go ahead and assume that if you're listening to this channel, you're somebody who is very serious about your investments, very serious about cryptocurrency, perhaps hyper interested in XRP just like I am for a ton of reasons. There's a reason that the XRP community is gigantic and full of, as far as I'm concerned, the best people in all of crypto. But I got to tell you something here. And this is why I think you're going to find this video really interesting, because it's going to help you to understand where you stand with your personal XRP holdings. And I'll tell you, I ended up crunching some numbers that quite genuinely shocked me. Some of them, like all of it's really interesting, but there are a few that really jumped out at me and just shocked me. And I'll try to remember to point out which ones truly hit me, where I just had like a jaw drop type of moment as I go through the video here. But what prompted all of this? Well, there's an article from crypto media outlet Crypto Potato, which has a completely ridiculous name, which I'm all for because I have a stupid-ass name. I have the worst name out of anyone in the entire XRP community, which I'm proud of. Moon Lambo? That's stupid AF, man. But look at this headline from Crypto Potato. Massive potential ahead for XRP as adoption is still in its early stage. Report. And so I ended up looking at the data that they shared in this article. And then I also went ahead and crunched a bunch of numbers myself, which I'm going to share with you. And as I did this, I just was like, oh, I'm so thankful that I'm here. I am so thankful that I'm here. And by the end of this video, I think you'll extra feel that, but for yourself. But before going any further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. All right, so there's some bullet points at the top, and I want to run through some of this here, so check this out. And this data was pulled from the XRP Rich List, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with, but check this out. Recent data suggests XRP adoption is still in early stages, with over 3.6 million wallets holding less than 500 XRP, around 17% of total XRP wallets, which is 4.8 million. 4.8 million XRP wallets were created since the start of 2023, indicating rising interest. Now, folks, that actually is one of the things that caused my jaw to slightly drop, and I had to use my hand to this, shut it close, because like I remember jumping into crypto in late 2017, and before XRP started its most historic rally, there were less than 700,000 XRP accounts. So think about that. You're talking about it took almost 5 years to get to less than 700,000 XRP accounts. So if you're running some quick math here, what are we talking about here? Because again, 4.8 million XRP wallets total, and as it turns out, roughly 816,000 of those wallets were created this year. So in a little over 9 months, over 800,000 wallets created, versus, again, the first 5 years, less than 700,000. That is astonishing. Folks, we're not even in the euphoria stage of this. We're not in the euphoria stage of XRP, but people are positioning themselves. That's what's happening right now. Almost nobody holds XRP, and even out of the people that do hold XRP, almost none of them are taking it seriously. This is absolutely astonishing to me. And so they also write here, large investors or whales have been accumulating XRP, with their holdings representing 27% of the total circulating supply, up from a previous value of $7.16 billion in October 2022. Now, that stat, I believe that's exactly the one that I cited within the last few days or so. I just thought I'd mention it since it was right here. But to be clear here, the larger investors, the whales, and by the way, a lot of it is institutional money, they're also positioning themselves when it comes to XRP. XRP is the only large cap coin on the damn planet that has legal clarity within the United States. That's astonishing. So as soon as the market goes ballistic, I can only imagine what that's going to mean for all of us that are actually positioned prior to this thing moving. But most people won't be. Most people are just going to FOMO in. That's what happens with every crypto asset that just rockets. It's the people FOMOing in, pushing this stuff up. But by the time that happens, by the time your uncle, sister's, brother's, cousin's best friend tells you about it, it's too late, my friends. It just is. And so check this out. I crunched some additional numbers. And actually, there's one more that's on your screen here. 27%, check this out, 27% of all XRP wallets in existence have less than 20 XRP. That's right, 27% of all XRP wallets in existence have less than 20 XRP. And check this out. It gets even more interesting. There are 3,761,375 XRP accounts that have 500 XRP or less. So you could round it and say a little over it's actually 3.7 million. I think this article might have said 3.6, but anyway, it's a little over 3.7 million XRP accounts have 500 XRP or less. Now, mind you, that is 78% of all XRP accounts. Did you know that? Because I didn't. 78% of all XRP accounts in existence have less than 500 XRP. Folks, your competition is very small. There's not that much competition on the planet here. Like, I found these numbers to be quite shocking, honestly, a bit jarring in a very good way. So think about this. Only 22% of XRP wallets, and so that'd be 1,051,484 wallets, have more than 500 XRP. Now consider this, and this is where it gets completely ridiculous. There are roughly 8.1 billion humans on Earth currently. 8.1 billion humans on the planet Earth. Which means that if you consider that, and I'll speak more on this in just a second, but just hang with me. Let's just assume for the sake of this discussion, because we don't know the exact number, let's just assume that for each XRP wallet, one human owns one account. So that would mean there are just over 1 million humans on the planet that own XRP. Okay, well, if that's the case, that means that only 0.012% of humans in existence, or sorry, I didn't mean to own it in completely, in entirety. What I actually meant to say is, look, let me break this down, to be honest with you, before I go further. This is not to disparage anybody that has less than 500 XRP, but I'm going to make an assumption which I think is pretty fair. You guys tell me in the comment section below if you think I'm off base, honestly. But if you have less than 500 XRP and you're in the first world, I'm going to hazard a guess that it's because you're not that serious about it, you're not that interested in it. And that's fine. Everybody has to like the same cryptos that I do. I don't hate people that don't like the same cryptos as me. I'm not tribal about it. I think that stuff's stupid. But I'm just going to make what I think is a fair assumption, which is that if you hold less than 500 XRP, you just don't give a damn. You're not expecting XRP is going to make you rich. But for the rest of the people above that, I'd assume that a large percentage of them, even maybe not all of them, but a large percentage of those people, probably pretty much everybody listening to this, because I think we're all on the same page here, we are counting on this to help us to generate life-changing wealth, right? So with the number that I was actually just about to share with you, when I was sharing with you that, you know, just going with the idea that there's basically just over 1 million humans that hold XRP, what I actually meant to say is that there's 1 million serious humans holding XRP. That's it. So whatever the actual number is, let's just assume here, because the roughly 3.7 million other accounts, it's just, you might as well round them down to zero, as I'll show you in just a second. But so we've got seriously 1 million humans roughly that are taking XRP seriously. So considering there are 8.1 billion humans on Earth currently, that means there's only 0.012% of humans in existence that have more than 500 XRP. That's it. 0.012% of humans in existence have more than 500 XRP. It's almost nobody. Folks, you are part of a very small and rare and special group. And, you know, but that's the good thing, because by the time everybody agrees it makes sense, there's no opportunity. We're here, we found out about it first, and we've taken action. That's the point here. And of course, I understand that there are people listening, including myself, actually, this includes me, that hold more than one XRP account. So you might think there's actually fewer people than that number, the numbers that I've cited, in terms of wallets. But you also might think, well, there are also a lot of people that have accounts only on exchanges and they're shared accounts, so there could actually be a lot more people than the number I cited. And fair enough. So admittedly, we don't know the real number, which is why we can only kind of play around. And I acknowledge that, but we got to work with what we have, right? We're going to work with what we have. Otherwise, we can't work with anything, right? So I understand that. But even so, I don't think it matters, because consider this. Even if, let's just say that instead of there being 1 million serious people in XRP, let's just say it was 10 times that. Let's say it was 10 million people that hold XRP, and they're counting on it just like we are to generate substantial returns, right? Life-changing wealth. That's what most of us are looking for, I think, or at least a lot of us, right? I'm making suppositions, but I think they're reasonable, right? Even if it were 10 million instead of 1 million, that would still be only 0.12% of humans. It's almost nobody. Do you see what I'm saying? Almost nobody's here. This is incredible. You're not going to find these numbers with Bitcoin. If you got in earlier with Bitcoin, that's when because you would have similar results, obviously, but it's too late for that. But it's not too late for XRP. There's almost no money in XRP, relatively speaking, which is great. That means there's opportunity here. So, 0.012% of humans, that's what you're working with here. That's it. So you should probably be feeling pretty darn good about your holdings here. And also consider this. Here, let me go to the actual XRP Rich List. If you want to, for those of you who care, look at the screen, you don't have to. But what I'm highlighting here, take a look at this. On the left column here in this this little chart here, you got the number of accounts, and then there's the balance range, and then the amount of XRP on the right here. So what you find is that out of those roughly, a little over 3.7 million accounts that have less than 500 XRP, in total, in those wallets, there's, and I calculated the number before recording this, there's 196,120,229 XRP in those slightly over 3.7 million XRP wallets. That's it. That's right. Just use a round number. 196 million XRP in those 3.7 million wallets, and there's a total wallets 4.8 million. That's it. So they might as well not even exist. So if you're wondering who's out there actually prepping, not that many people. But see, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. Like, we're here, and there's almost nobody here when this does go, and it will go, I firmly believe. My God, I can only imagine. Because as I keep saying over and over and over again, it is so true. If there's a market cap for anything, the smaller it is. If it starts going, the less money it takes in to get this multiplier effect. And my God, and yes, the people are going to FOMO, and we would have seen it in 2021, but not for the SEC. I've said that a million times. Maybe you're sick of hearing it by now, but it's freaking true. And so I look at these numbers, and I just thank my lucky stars I came across XRP when I did. Because even right now, with XRP hovering close to 50 cents at the time that I'm recording this, like, it's still the early days so far as I'm concerned. So kudos to you and congratulations to everybody that is right here, right now. And here, shout out to Francis Bovine Swift. He's at Swift Bovine on social media platform X. He's the guy that put together the XRP Rich List, which is on your screen at this exact moment. And so several days ago, he posted the following on X. Next time you are looking at the Rich List site and wondering where you stand, remember that out of the 4.8 million wallets, over 3.6 million wallets hold less than 500 XRP. Factor this into your estimates when factoring in the other 8 billion souls walking this earth. Absolutely, Francis Bovine Swift, and that is exactly what I've done. So I wanted to share that thought in this video. And it's worth doing. We are so fortunate to be aware of this right now. I mean, unless we're wrong and it goes to zero, which is a possibility. We could actually just go down in flames and lose everything. That actually is true. I just don't think that's probable. I really don't. And so I'm glad I've done what I've done, and I will be more patient than every other human on the planet because that's what it takes, as far as I'm concerned. Or maybe it won't take that, but it seems like it has to this point anyway. But I got some grit when it comes to holding my assets. So bring it. Nobody's going to out-patient me. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.